Council poised for U-turn after taking foster child away from UKIP members. This headline in the Telegraph doesn't really do the story justice. It should read, Council poised for U-turn after taking foster children because the carers are UKIP members. Or, MPs are shit scared UKIP are making political headway and will upset their gravy train. This is a disgusting story and should make everyone who reads this story firstly get angry, and secondly it should make them realise that the main political parties want to demonise UKIP at every opportunity because they are absolutely shit scared of them. The three main parties are a joke, and at the moment the only serious alternative is UKIP. UKIP don't want to keep fraudulent, already bankrupt zombie banks afloat. The three main parties do. UKIP want us to get out of the EU. The three main parties all want more integration with the EU. UKIP would ban ineffective wind farms and rightly claim global warming is a hoax. All three main parties want wind farms on every hill, with subsidies to their rich land-owning friends, of course. In the UK in 2012, we're living a life of austerity. We must all come together, or so we are told by the millionaires in Cameron's government. We are told that we are all in this together. All the major political players in all three parties are disgusting, self-serving, despicable individuals. Not one of the faces that you see on the political programmes, you know, the ones that are telling us how the world works, is an honest, decent human being. I'm not saying there aren't any decent MPs out there, but there aren't very many of them. In my experience, you could probably count them on one hand. Look at the grilling Margaret Hodge, who is the chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee, gave to Amazon, Starbucks and Google recently about them paying hardly any corporation tax here in the UK.
We don't have anything. I mean, honestly, you come to us with absolutely no information. What's your job?
So I'm Director of Public Policy for Amazon across Europe.
Well, I mean, I think what we'll continue this afternoon, but I think what we're going to have to do is order somebody to come who can give us answers to the questions we ask. And we will order somebody to appear before us who does that, because it's just not acceptable. I don't know what you take us for, but we're not, you know, we need proper answers to perfectly proper questions which are trying to establish the economic activity in this country and therefore what would be a reasonable corporation tax due. That's our job. You know, the idea that you come here simply don't answer the questions, pretend ignorance, is just not on. It's awful.
However, it was revealed that her family company paid only 0.01% tax on £2.1 billion worth of business generated in the UK. Talk about pot kettle black. Hodge, who, despite looking like one, isn't in fact a man in a wig, has been one of the fiercest critics of big business getting away with not paying its fair share of tax. And all along her family company are doing exactly that. If you look behind the facade, they are all scum. Subhuman scum looking after themselves. And they don't want this gravy train stopping for anyone. This is why they demonise anyone or any party that might upset the apple cart, and it's pathetic to watch. It's playground bullies in action. Remove a child from its loving foster parents because they don't want the EU robbing us of 48 million a day, or because they don't want to continually take money from the lower class to give to the elite via banker bailouts, or because they don't believe that Al Gore can in fact control the weather, or that the UK is full and we should in fact now close our borders. It's an absolute disgusting joke. This is pathetic.